124. Hi guys, today we're going to be reading 2 Kings 15 from the Universal Version, also known as NIV version. If you guys want to go and read along, you guys can go ahead and go to classicbiblegateway.com, or you guys can go ahead and go to your Bible. I don't really care how you guys want to do it, let's get started. 2 Kings 15, Universal Version, NIV. Azariah, king of Judah, in the 27th year of Jeroboam, king of Israel, Azariah, son of Amaziah, king of Judah, began to reign. He was 16 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 52 years. His mother's name was Jecholiah. She was from Jerusalem. He did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, just as his father Amaziah had done. The high places, however, were not removed. The people continued to offer sacrifices and burn incense there. The Lord afflicted the king with leprosy until the day he died, and he lived in a separate house. Jethom, the king's son, had charge of the palace and governed the people of the land. As for the other events of Azariah's reign, and all that I did not written in the book of the annals of the kings of Judah. Azariah rested of his ancestors and was buried near them in the city of David, and Jotham his son succeeded him as king. Zechariah, king of Israel, in the 28th year of Azariah, king of Judah, Zechariah, son of Jeroboam, became king of Israel and Samaria, and he reigned 6 months. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord, as his predecessors had done. He did not turn away from the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, which he had caused Israel to commit. Shallum, son of Jabesh, conspired against Zechariah. He attacked him in front of the people, assassinated him, and succeeded him as king. The other events of Zechariah's reign are written in the book of the annals of the kings of Israel. So the word of the Lord spoken to Jehu was fulfilled. Your descendants will sit on the throne of Israel to the 4th generation. Shallum, king of Israel. Shallum, son of Jabesh, became king in the 39th year of Uzziah, king of Judah, and he reigned in Samaria 1 month. Then Menahem, son of Gadi, went from Tirzah up to Samaria. He attacked Shallum, son of Jabesh in Samaria, assassinated him, and succeeded him as king. The other events of Shallum's reign and the conspiracy he led are written in the book of the annals of the kings of Israel. At that time, Menahem, starting out from Tirzah, attacked Tifsah and everyone in the city and its vicinity. Because they refused to open their gates, he sacked Tifsah and ripped open all the pregnant women. Menahem, king of Israel, in the 39th year of Azariah, king of Judah, Mehanam, son of Gadi, became king of Israel, and he reigned in Samaria 10 years. He did the evil in the eyes of the Lord during his entire reign. He did not turn away from the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, which had caused Israel to commit. Then Pul, king of Azariah, invaded the land, and Menahem gave him 1,000 talents of silver to gain his support and strengthen his own hold on the kingdom. Menahem exacted this money from Israel. Every wealthy person has to contribute 50 shekels of silver to be given to the king of Azariah. So the king of Azariah withdrew and stayed in the land no longer. As for the other events of Menahem's reign, and all he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the kings of Israel? Menahem rested of his ancestors, and Pekahiah his son succeeded him as king. Pekahiah, king of Israel, in the 50th year of Azariah, king of Judah, Pekahiah, son of Menahem, became king of Israel and Samaria, and he reigned 2 years. Pekahiah did evil in the eyes of the Lord. He did not turn away from the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, which had caused Israel to commit. One of his chief officers, Pekahiah, son of Romeliah, conspired against him. Taking 50 men of Gilead with him, he assassinated Pekahiah along with Argob and Ariah in the citadel of the royal palace at Samaria. So Pekahiah killed Pekahiah and succeeded him as king. The other events of Pekahiah's reign and all he did are written in the book of the annals of the kings of Israel. Pekahiah, king of Israel, in the 52nd year of Azariah, king of Judah, Pekahiah, son of Remaliah, became king of Israel and Samaria, and he reigned 20 years. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord, did not turn away from the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, which he had caused Israel to commit. In the time of Pekahiah, the king of Israel, Tilgath-Pileser, king of Azariah, came and took Ijon, Abel Beth Makkah, Janoah, Kadesh, and Hazor. He took Gilead and Galilee, including all the land of Naphtali, and deported the people to Azariah. Then Hosea, son of Elah, conspired against Pekahiah, son of Remaliah. He attacked and assassinated him, and then succeeded him as king in the 20th year of Jotham son of Uzziah. As for the other events of Pekah's reign, on all he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the kings of Israel? Jotham king of Judah, in the second year of Pekah son of Remaliah king of Judah and Israel, Jotham son of Uzziah king of Judah began to reign. He was 25 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 16 years. His mother's name was Jerusha, daughter of Zadok. He did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, just as his father Uzziah had done. In the high places, however, were not removed. The people continued to offer sacrifices and burn incense there. Jotham rebuilt the upper gate of the temple of the Lord. As for the other events of Jotham's reign and what he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the kings of Judah? In those days, the Lord began to send Rezin, king of Aram, and Pekah, son of Remaliah, against Judah. Jotham rested with his ancestors and was buried with them in the city of David, the city of his father. And Ahaz his son succeeded him as king. Okay, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to click that like button. Make sure to click the bell to know when I post. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.